Okay, we're going to talk about something you do every single day, probably without even thinking about it, smiling. But what if I told you there was an actual experiment that suggests most of us are getting this totally basic human expression all wrong?
It's a weird question, right? A smile is supposed to be your number one tool for connecting with people. But what if the way you're using it, or more specifically, the timing of it, is actually doing the exact opposite? What if it's pushing people away instead of drawing them in?
And yeah, that brings us right to the heart of the problem. See, for most of us, our timing is just off. We think we're being friendly and open, but a tiny split-second difference can completely flip how other people see our smile. Now, the really cool part is that this isn't just some random theory. Someone literally went out and tested different ways to smile in the real world. And the results they found? Well, they were not what anyone would expect. It turns out there's a simple but super powerful secret most of us miss our entire lives. So let's dive into this experiment. The person running it tried out a bunch of common sense ways to smile. Strategies you've probably even used yourself. But as you're about to see, the most obvious methods, they just didn't work. All right, take a look at these results. First up, the attempt to just never smile. The result? Total invisibility. People treated him, and this is a direct quote, like furniture. Ouch. Okay, so that's a no-go. What about the opposite, smiling all the time? You'd think that's the secret to being friendly, right? Nope, people just thought he was an idiot. So then what about being a little more strategic, like smiling right after you crack a joke? Well, that just came across as sarcastic or fake. None of the usual tricks were working. So here's the key takeaway. Everything that seems obvious, every strategy we kind of instinctively try, it all failed to create a real, genuine connection. This isn't just about looking friendly, it's about being seen as authentic. And all these common methods were a total bust. But then came the breakthrough, a tiny, tiny adjustment in timing that changed literally everything. It wasn't about the smile itself, but when the smile showed up. This 1-second shift completely cracked the code. So how does it actually work? And here it is. It's so simple, just 3 steps. First, you take a breath in like you're about to say something. Second, in that split second while you're inhaling, you start your smile. And third, you start talking, with the smile already there. The key is that the smile comes just before the words, not during or after. And the effect of this tiny change? It was massive and immediate. The person trying this out reported that this specific timing just radiated warmth, openness, and trust. Instantly. It didn't look fake, it didn't look silly, it just looked genuine. A complete game changer. So why on earth does this work so well? As we wrap this up, let's just look at the principle behind it. This little 1-second shift is so powerful because it syncs up your physical expression, the smile, with your intention to speak. It makes the smile feel like a natural part of what you're about to say, not some tacked-on gesture. And that right there is the single most important thing to remember from all of this. We spend so much energy worrying about having a perfect smile, but we're totally missing the point. It's not about the quality of your grin, it's about the chronology of your grin. The magic is all in the timing. I mean, just think about that for a second. A change that takes less time than a blink can completely rewrite how people see you, from being furniture or an idiot or fake to being someone who's warm, open, and trustworthy. That is an absolutely incredible result from such a tiny little tweak. And that really leaves us with one last big question. If something as simple and automatic as a smile can be so dramatically improved with one small, conscious change, it really makes you wonder, right? What other parts of our lives, what other interactions are we just doing on autopilot, completely unaware of the better results we could be getting?